And it is now my distinct pleasure to present the human being, Mycol.
They said it was bright. They ain't say it was this bright. Thank you all for being here. And I want to thank all these beautiful men behind me who have shared their vulnerability, their truth, their peace, their shame, all of their love. Thank you so much for holding space for me, holding space for a young man who, growing up, had a hard time making friends, you know? Thank you. I really do appreciate all of you. So Keith kindly introduced me as Mycol, yet it's not my first name. My first name is Devin, D-E-V-Y-N-N. Growing up, that name didn't always stick. I used to kindly try and influence my friends, my associates, classmates to, call me something else like Dev, Lil Dev. Growing up, we went to McKinley, and there were like 6 Devins in the school, literally. And everybody had a classification. You had tall Devin, you had white Devin, you had funny Devin. And growing up, I'm not that tall, so they called me short Devin. I'm like, I'm cool with that, But it wasn't until I graduated and all of my friends went off to college, Mizzou, Morehouse, Tennessee State, and little old Devin was still back living with his mom, not knowing what to do with his life. My father, who's in the back, he influenced me to, go to the military, go to the Air Force, because once you get done with basic training, boy, you get that check. And I thought about it, and I remember the day I was about to go sign the papers. I woke up from a dream, and something just told me no. Before the pandemic, before Trump, before Ye, before a lot of the madness that's going on in the world, something told me no. To bet on myself, to bet in what I believe in, and take the time to actually discover who it is I am. And when I said no, that was the first time that I stood up for myself against somebody who I considered to be my hero and my bully. My father has shaped the man that I am today, and I'm so proud of that. Yet for so many years, I gave credit to my father from stripping my tears because the way he looked at me when I was shed from being emotional. He would look at me with this disgust in his eyes as if I had done something wrong to him. He looked at me that I was less of his son, less of a man, less of a boy, if tears rolled down my face. And I never truly understood why. Until I saw his father on his deathbed. My father, he invited me to go see him, and I turned down the offer because, I wanted to go find out about the man that made my father for myself. And when I went to go visit him, I asked him questions. I let him talk, let him listen, let him reminisce, let him even get lost sometimes. And, one thing he always said was my father was the smartest of all his kids. Of all his kids, he listened, he learned, and he did what he was supposed to do. And that made my father special. Even when he was drugged to his father's shop, and had to work crazy hours when he wanted to go be out with his friends. His father placed opportunity. His father placed entrepreneurship. And his father also placed discipline in his life, yet did not have the emotional capacity for a young boy growing up. So my father took it out through football, was on his way to Nebraska, had a scholarship, until some white boy came and challenged my father's masculinity. And he decided with the fist that he blew to that white boy's face that his dreams of going off to his favorite college, Nebraska, playing football, possibly going to the league. He decided that his manhood in that moment was worth it, standing up for himself. That's the type of man my father is, and without him, I wouldn't be here today. Visiting him on the weekends because him and my mother, they weren't on, speaking terms. You know how I can be with baby mamas sometimes. It was difficult because I held my father in this light of being the man that I wanted him to be. And it wasn't until today where I can look at him as a man that he is and say, thank you. I appreciate you and all the sacrifices you have ever made. And I will do my best to transmute the energy of what you were given and what you were shown as how to be a man in your life. I promise I'm doing my best to transmute that energy so I can be better for when my kids are here. I wrote this song and I want to share it with you all, and it's one of the most vulnerable pieces of text I've ever bled, and it's called God Bless Me. Oh, 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 oh. I pray that God bless me. I pray that God bless me. I pray to God, to the sun, to the moon, to the stars up above, pray to love. Look, God put me in my mother's arms. Then he gave my father that. Devin be my given name. Promise I'ma honor that. Up until the day I die, and probably even after that. Reincarnated Mycol, don't know how to act. Put me in my mother's arms. Then he gave my father that. Devin be my given name. Promise I'ma honor that. Up until the day I die, and probably even after that. Reincarnated Mycol. See, Martin be the legacy given to my father and them. Growing up the only child, I hardly felt a part of them. Papa couldn't call the shots, I was never calling them. Only time to shed a tear, when I wouldn't bother him. Kids having kids, man, nobody ever fathered them. Him and all his homies on the mission for the Gualadin. Some of them got scholarships, the others got indoctrinated. Deep in degrees in the streets, then they propagated. God bless me. I pray that God bless me. I pray that God bless. You mean to tell me that the reason I grew up with all these problems is because God bless me? Say God bless me. Say God bless me. I pray that God bless. You mean to tell me that the reason I grew up with all these problems is because God bless me? Put me in my mother's arms. Then he gave my father that. Devin be my given name. Promise I'ma honor that. Up until the day I die, and probably even after that. Reincarnated Mycol, don't know how to act. Put me in my mother's arms. Then he gave my father that. Devin be my given name. I promise I'ma honor that. Up until the day I die, and probably even after that. Reincarnated Mycol. See, all of these relationships made the man I'm meant to be. Son of my father, now the father of my destiny. Building up my character, my daughters get the best of me, along with my home. Give my God nothing less than me. How I treat my lady is the universe testing me. Partnerships are garnered by the way we all invest in me. Worth in our wounds, love is firstly a verb. We ain't breaking the curse till we heal where it hurts. Invoice the pain, pay the bills on the first. Insert the game, play the real in reverse. I am the change that I seek to exert. I'ma reclaim my name. I'm a gift, not a curse. I promise God bless me. I promise God bless me. I promise God bless. You mean to tell me that the reason I grew up with all these problems is because God blessed me? Here go like 1, 2, 3. She roll with me. I roll with her. God bless me. Yeah, here go like 1, 2, 3. She roll with me. I roll with her. We set us free. God bless me. Say God bless me. Say God bless me. Say God bless me. God bless me. Say God bless me. Say, God bless me. Say, God bless me. Say, God bless me. Amen. Thank you, thank you, thank you.